You're up to Eve of Shabbos, and of course that reminds me of candle lighting, the time for Nerot Shabbat Kodesh, something that is relevant for all of us, but especially for Jewish women and girls. You know, it is the kindling of Shabbat candles that ultimately demonstrates to Yitzchak, to Isaac, that Rivka was indeed the right one to marry. When he saw that her Shabbat candles, the glow of her observance of Shabbat, not only illuminated the 24 hours or maybe the evening, the night of Shabbat Kodesh, but in fact the entire week, he said, this is truly the paradigm of Sarah Imenu. And you know, Rivka at the time was only 3 years old, and yet she was able to light Shabbat candles and to achieve the extraordinary results that Sarah achieved during her life. And on a level of Pshuto Shal Mikra, if we read the verses literally, this clearly indicates that a child at the age of 3 has the ability to illuminate, to inspire, to warm, to uplift, and to transform environments so that other people are in themselves uplifted and warmed and inspired as well. The truth is, I should say, that you don't have to be 3 years old. Once a young girl is able to recite blessings, once she's able to make a bracha, already it's permissible and appropriate for her to light Shabbat candles. My wife began to light Shabbat candles before her 2nd birthday. She was with her parents. She had the privilege of being in a private audience with the Rebbe. And the Rebbe, my mother-in-law asked the Rebbe if she should begin lighting Shabbat candles in honor of her 2nd birthday, which was still about 5 or 6 weeks away. And the Rebbe asked my mother-in-law, does she recite brachot, does she recite blessings? And my mother-in-law said she did. My wife's a very smart lady. She was she was already very accomplished as a young girl. And the Rebbe said, if she's making brachas, why delay? Why delay to wait for her 2nd birthday? But she should begin lighting Shabbat candles immediately. And Baruch Hashem, she began to light Shabbat candles that Friday, and she's been lighting her Shabbat candles ever since. And so I want to encourage all Jewish women and young girls who might be listening to me today to make sure to light Shabbat candles this evening